Happy New Year, everybody. This is going to be something a little different for my first video of 2023. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah. Happy 2023. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. My first episode of the new year, and there's a reason why this is going to be a little different. Like I said, this is a discussion. We're going to have a little chat, walk around this little town I found in Central Florida, and I believe this town is called Oakland. It's kind of cool. I like it, like a small town feel. We're going to talk about some new things, what you guys can expect here on the channel for the new year. I have a lot of changes that are coming to this channel, and I just kind of wanted to chat. So now let's take a closer look. And from time to time, I'm going to be throwing videos just like this on the channel. Just things that I need to get off my chest, or things that are happening in the world, or things that are happening in my world that I want to share with you guys. Walking down the street, heading to the main little drag, the main square of this small town here in Central Florida. Oakland, as it says on the water tower right up there. Plan on doing some episodes down here, matching up, you know, before and after photos from years ago. Look at this architecture. Check that out. It's like a bicycle. Little bicycle art. And I'll make the loop around here, but I'm gonna head this direction. This is the Arts and Heritage Center. I love heritage centers. Just full of history. They're kind of, you know, history museums, if you will. This is the Heritage Center of the town of Oakland. And this is where I'm gonna sit, and we're gonna have a little chat. Figure this is nice. Just gotta find a bench. I think I'm gonna sit over here. So the first thing I wanna talk to you guys about is success. I called 2022 a success for me. I gained quite a bit of subscribers, and to me, subscribers really aren't everything to my channel. I'd rather have more views than subscribers, and I'd rather have more people joining in and it growing with new viewers. I love the fact that I have people who watch my videos repeat. You know, I have like repeat viewers, and I see that on the comments. I see you guys chiming in on the comments and letting me know, you know, I like this video, blah, blah, blah. And I start seeing the same names, and it's cool. You know, it's like, oh, hey, I recognize this person. You know, they are watching my videos consistently. And that to me is like a huge success, because it's kind of like when I was in a band, you had like followers to your band, and you would start seeing the same kind of people show up. Like we go and play in New York or something, and I see like, you know, 10 people that I saw the last time on top of, you know, the other people in the crowd. And it's just like, okay, we're kind of gaining a following. So that's what I looked at 2022 as, was a success as far as gaining some type of a core following. And I want to continue that this year. I hit 30 some odd thousand subscribers in 2022, and my goal for 2023 is to hit 50,000 subscribers. Now I know it's a little far-fetched, but I believe the power of ask, believe, receive. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm asking, I'm believing in it, and I'm hoping that I receive that goal this year. Now there's certain ways you guys can help out if you choose to do so. And I really, really want to make sure I do this on my own. But there's ways that you guys can help out with this. Simply sharing my videos on Facebook, your Instagram, you know, and just saying, hey, I watched this guy named Micah, does videos, check him out. The power of word of mouth and promoting that way is still one of the most powerful things. I got like a little sun ray coming in right here. Is one of the most powerful ways to promote anything still to this day. The power of word of mouth has been around forever, and I strongly believe in it. But now we have other tools we can use, which is the internet, and you guys can help me by promoting this stuff on the internet. So if you're with me, help me get to my goal of 50,000 this year. 50,000 to me doesn't mean that I'm gonna get 50,000 views. That's not what that means at all. Let's say I hit 50,000 subscribers. I'll probably start getting anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000 views from those subscribers an episode. To me, that's a success. The way I look at it, people who look at YouTube videos, if they see someone's video and it only has like 500 or 1,000 views, they're probably not gonna click on that video if it's been like that for like a week, because they're thinking in their head, this video is probably not that good. It only has 1,000. Now this video below it has 10,000 views. That's the video I wanna see on whatever subject. That's how my mind works with this YouTube thing. I'm not sure exactly how it works, and don't be fooled. I don't think anyone, even people who work for Google, really know how it works. The internet is a weird thing. Algorithm is a weird thing. YouTube's a weird thing. And I don't think anybody really understands how it works. I try to dive into it. Even I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm just making videos, put them out in the world, and let it go. I'm letting that bird be free and fly. No kidding, a bird just flew by as I said that. That was pretty funny. But that's my goal. That's my goal this year. 50,000 subscribers. For some reason, 50,000 to me just sounds awesome. And I think we can do it. I know we can do it. I'm gonna need your guys' help, but we're gonna get there, and it's gonna be awesome. And we'll continue to go. After 50,000, we'll continue to grow, you know, and I'm not gonna say 50,000 and I stop. No, we're gonna go. That's the first thing I wanted to talk about, was my goal for this year. Wanted to get that out of the way and talk about last year. I said 30 last year and I did it. 30 was cool. It was like I hit 10 and I was like, all right, I want to go to 30, and we did it. And it was really cool. So, you know, it's like what George McFly said, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And I'm putting my mind to it, my heart and soul into this, 50,000. All right, enough about my goal of that. Another thing I want to talk about, and I'm gonna actually walk around. I feel like there's more things to see and we'll have a better time. I'm gonna walk this little square here and then make my way back over to where they still have Christmas lights set up, which I'm a huge fan of. But this is a walking trail, so I'm gonna walk and talk. The next thing on the discussion for today is health. If you've never met me in person, I'm a bigger man. I'm a bigger person. I've always been. My weight fluctuates all the time. I lose weight, then I gain it back, then I lose, then I gain it back. And I just became an uncle this year. And I'm getting really personal, which is something I don't normally do. But on these chats, we're gonna get personal because I feel like that's something I need to do with you guys so you get to know me a little more. And this whole like crazy YouTube thing, skateboarding, love it, keep it up, girl. I just became an uncle, thank you. When I met my niece over the holidays, something clicked in my head. Something clicked in my head, and it was, you need to be here in the future. And my health is good. I'm usually a very healthy person. I just eat like I did when I was a teenager. So I'm not setting any weight loss goals. I'm not going on like a crash course diet. I'm not doing any trendy diets. I'm just making a lifestyle change. You know, it's okay to go to the Walt Disney World theme parks and have a snowman cookie with Adam every now and then. I don't do that kind of stuff all the time. But when I'm not at like Disney or things like that, I'm not doing something fun, I need to be mindful of what I'm doing. And so that's another reason why I want to do these discussion videos, because I can walk and not sit. I just made that, you know, decision right back there. I said, I'm gonna go walk instead of sit. But health-wise, what I wanted to talk about, health. I want to be healthy for not only myself, my wife, my family, but my niece, because I want my niece to know her uncle when she grows up. So that is a reason for me to get healthy, not just physically, up here too, which is a real thing. And we shouldn't be afraid to talk about that. And so yeah, that's on my list for this year, just to be healthy, smile more, enjoy the outdoors, be healthy, be good. 2023. I'm so excited for this new year. Now, let's talk about something else for this new year. I have decided that there are going to be 3 categories when it comes to episodes, which is not really anything different than I have done in the past. I just never really made it apparent that this is what I was doing. I like to do things from the past, things from the present, and things of the future on this channel. And that's what I'm basically gonna do. So if you see an episode, and let's say, I'll just throw one out. Let's say I do an episode on looking back at an attraction like the Great Movie Ride. That'll be World of Micah episode of the past. We're gonna be looking at something of the past. If I go to something that's like the closing of something, some ride or some business or something, that's gonna be a present episode. And then if I go somewhere and we're looking at where they're about to put Nintendo Land or whatever, you know, I'm just throwing stuff out, that'll be an episode for the future. And I will let you guys know at the beginning of each episode, today's episode is gonna be dealing with the past, today's episode is gonna be dealing with the present, today's episode is gonna be dealing with the future, whatever that may be. This is awesome. I'm gonna let this be the viewpoint for this next part of the discussion. So this year, things are gonna change on the channel as far as content. But I think you guys are gonna be pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna be doing more Universal, more Disney, more theme parks in general, but a lot of throwback at the parks. A lot of projects, a lot of pet projects that I wanna do. A lot of attractions to look back on, things like that. But there's also gonna be some present stuff and future stuff because they're always expanding. But just know, you're not really gonna see a random day at the theme park. Unless I'm hanging out with somebody who's in town for just the day and they wanna film with me and collaborate, us hanging out. There's gonna be a rhyme and a reason, always, for my episodes. And I'm excited about that. So expect more classic episode style that you guys love. You know, like for instance, a lot of people love my old school MGM episodes. A lot of people love my old school Epcot, throwback Universal stuff, like taking a closer look at stuff like what remains of things like Jaws, Back to the Future, more things like that I'm gonna be diving into. Also, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in small towns like Oakland, walking around, showing you guys what these small towns look like that surround the most magical place on earth, because there's so many small towns that surround Walt Disney World that a lot of people don't know about, and they're really charming. I mean, look at this. That's Town Hall right there. That's the little post office, the water tower. It's like Hill Valley out here. I love this kind of stuff. This is the kind of town like I grew up in. So walking around like this, it just doesn't feel real. It's amazing. Want to show these things to you guys. Now, that being said, I have plans to travel this year. I have plans to travel outside of Florida. I'm really looking forward to these travel plans, some road trips, some travel plans where I have to fly, things like that. Looking also forward to traveling in Florida. Florida is such a huge state. Not many people realize how big this state is. You can drive from Orlando to Miami and it's seriously like a completely different state. Same with like both coast on each side of the state, and North Florida is completely different than Central Florida. It's such a big state. There's so much to see, so much to cover, things like that. So that's definitely on the radar as well. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I have some music projects that are starting to happen in my life. One I'm going to talk about. The others I'm not going to talk about just yet. But one, my old band at Cliff's End, who I talked about when I was in Gatlinburg with Adam from the Daily Woo. We found where my band played back in the day. That was kind of cool. We found the venue and everything. We have regrouped and we are actually writing and recording music and bringing it back to life. I will be peppering in some of that stuff in here, like talking about it maybe. If you guys want to check out my band, there's going to be a link in the description to our YouTube channel as well as our Spotify account. Give it a listen. I recorded this stuff when I was 18, 20, 21 years old, somewhere around in there. And I used to tour full time in a pop punk band. And now we all just decided to put our differences aside and just love on each other and become best friends again. And it's weird because two of the members live in Mississippi, and I live in Florida, and our guitar player lives out in LA. And I gotta keep walking because there's like mosquitoes eating me alive out here. Florida, that's a horror movie waiting to happen. Mosquitoes from Florida. Yeah, we are making things work. We are like demoing and like, it's pretty solid. I'm pretty excited about it. So, and I have some other music projects and stuff that I have coming up and things I'm gonna be working on, and I'm excited to announce those when I finally can and will. And I'll keep you guys in the loop. That's another thing too. I'm gonna be more personable this year, which is why I'm doing these discussions, so you guys can kind of get to know me. I'm gonna venture down through here next to the, I don't even know what this is. That way you guys can get to know me just a little bit more on a personable level than just a YouTube host. I apologize for the video quality today. I'm using the phone. I just had a lot of stuff on my mind. Wasn't really anticipating on making this my first video of the new year. So I apologize for starting off with low quality video, but it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna be having some more discussions every now and then about things not like, hey, I want to gain subscribers, or hey, this is what's going on in my life. No, serious things like, you know, let's just say they're gonna close a certain attraction and I'm very bummed about it. I might just get on here and talk to you guys about it and just share my feelings, my views with it. And not all sad things and bad things. If something crazy happens, like, you know, I reached 40,000 subscribers and I'm super excited about it, I'll get on here and talk about it with you guys. I just want to have more discussions. I just want to kind of keep you guys in the loop on what's going on in my world. And I'm also looking forward to releasing more episodes. I'm trying to get more episodes a week. I can't necessarily do the daily thing. It's just not my style. I like to take my time on the episodes and release them and then let them have a couple of days to let everyone watch, because I know I'm a part of other people's mixes when they watch other channels. So if you guys can just give me, you know, 2 or 3 days out of your week to throw my episode in along with everyone else that you watch and you're subscribed to, then that means a lot to me. So that's why I don't try to oversaturate with my channel, because there's a lot of daily vloggers out there who I think deserve more, you know, attention. So that's how I feel about the daily thing. But maybe one day I would love to do it. Now, not only am I trying to be more present on Instagram and YouTube, TikTok is another thing I really like. I'm gonna devote my entire TikTok to hidden things. Hidden restaurants in Orlando, hidden places to go in Central Florida, hidden things in theme parks, all things you might not have known. That's my love. I love to do that kind of stuff. Secrets. That's what my TikTok is gonna be starting soon. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of TikToks recorded and then just release them daily. So there's something daily right there. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do more presents. Can't wait to get back and really dive into Oakland. That's kind of cool. Cool little town. It's gonna be fun to walk around and just show that. But this was a fun little discussion. And I am getting eaten alive right now on your screen by mosquitoes. So I'm gonna hop back in my vehicle and finish this video. This is what I get for starting a video at like 6 o'clock at night in the Florida swamps. All right, let's get in the car. Happy New Year. We finally did a discussion video. Been wanting to do this for a while and just let you guys know that everything's good in my neighborhood, in my world. And I'm excited about the future this year on the channel. I'm excited to have a discussion with you guys. If you're into this idea, click that thumbs up button, chime in the comments. I'm gonna be more active in the comments. I wanna talk to every single person on here. Really wanna get to know you guys, and I wanna create our own club, our own following. Let's get World of Micah to 50,000 this year. What do you say? Even more. My goal is that. I have a lot of goals this year. You guys are gonna be my driving force, my inspiration for these goals, because I don't wanna let you guys down. But it is time to say goodbye for today. But I will see you guys on the next episode of World of Micah. Looking forward to the next episode, which I thought was gonna be my first episode of the year. And I hope you guys are excited about it, because I'm excited about it. So many things to look forward to this year. It's a new year. The new year is here. The future is here. 2023. I can't believe it. I got to make sure I say 2023 and not 2022 anymore and write it on paper. But anyways, I got to get going. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys supporting this channel, supporting me, giving me a chance. And I hope I don't let you down. See you guys on the next adventure. Stay weird. Goodbye.